Alright, y'all see this here? These ice trays are filled with a concoction that is super highly concentrated. Look, what is that? Cayenne pepper powder. Woo! Oh my god, that's hot. That's super highly concentrated pepper powder. Super highly concentrated cayenne peppers and jalapeno peppers done up in a blender. And I'm gonna try and go and make my videos. My videos were corrupted on the GoPro from when I did that. I'm gonna try and see if I can get them to work a little bit to show y'all what I did. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I picked a whole bunch of peppers like this and like this, and I took them and I brought them inside and put them in my Vitamix blender, ground them up with I put about a quart of water and a whole bunch of these, you know, stems and all, everything. And I put them in there and I ground them up, and I made basically a concentrated pepper smoothie. Then I took that and I put it in a little strainer, a little screen strainer, and I pushed the liquid through, and I got about a whole mason jar full of it. And what I want to do with that is I'm going to take some of those cubes when the spring gets here and we start having problems with worms. You know, you start having problems with them worms on your plants. And I'm gonna start out putting a few of those cubes of ice in this sprayer, and I'm gonna dilute it because I don't think you need a severe concentrate. And I'm gonna use that stuff to spray. I'm gonna use that stuff to spray on my plants over here in the raised bed garden. So essentially it's gonna be like the most organic pesticide you can use. And I'm thinking that's gonna chase most bugs, especially the worms, but most bugs. Shoot, I just wiped that stuff on the side of my face and it is burning, man. It is burning. I'm on fire. But what I think it's gonna do is timber, and put it deep enough. I think it'll, like anything starts eating on my beet leaves or something, I spray that stuff on there. I think the plants will be fine, but I think that'll chase any of the bugs off. Who knows? You gotta try stuff before you know if it works or not. So I'm gonna give it a try, and if I can use it, it'll be an organic way of keeping the bugs off. And if it works, I make so many of those peppers. Oh, and this is the other thing I did with the peppers. I hope I can recover these files. I hope they not so corrupted that I can't. What they do is they start and stop and it's jerky. I'll see if I can get them. But I took the puree after I've drained it in the colander, the screen colander or strainer. I put that on the leather part of my dehydrator, and I dehydrated it, and it made a brittle, like a little cracker, pepper cracker. Then I took that and put it in my coffee mill grinder, and I ground it up, and it made the best pepper powder in the world. It's you know, to sprinkle in your food. This is different from the regular pepper powder I made by just dehydrating the peppers and grinding them up. Anyway, it tastes different, but it's good. Anyway, I'm just giving y'all a little glance of what's going on in the garden. Look, what the heck is going on here? I had, look, one of the tops to my, it just started rotting, and the roots look great. And look, this one looks like it's doing it too. I think the cold got them. I think the cold got to them. I think the cold got to a few of these garlics, because look how they yellow, and they ain't supposed to be doing that, huh? And look at this side. They yellow, then they green, and they yellow again. We getting some freaky cold weather. It gets like right now it's in the 70s or 60s. It's probably in the 60s. I'm in a short sleeve shirt, and the weather's wacky. It's supposed to be in the 20s by the weekend. I don't know. Look at my cauliflower. Looking beautiful, huh? Except for the leaves. But the cauliflower themselves is beautiful. I picked one. That looks like terrible leaves with the cauliflower. I picked this one yesterday. I just walked around the yard eating cauliflower. It was delicious. I still got pieces of it inside. I couldn't eat the whole thing. It was so much. Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cabbage. Cabbage taking a sweet time to head up, but it's finally starting to do it. It's finally starting to do it. Yes, indeed. Anyway, I wanted to just tell y'all about this idea I got about this pepper powder, this pepper juice that I'm gonna make to spray my plants with. I think that's gonna take care of a lot of the bug problems I have. I hope it does, because I'd rather not use the chemical pesticides they got out on the market. I'd rather not do that. All right, y'all. Bye. All right, everybody. What I got here is a bunch of peppers. I transplanted my pepper plants, and I'm making some pepper powder, but I got a pretty good bit of that. I got this I made, I got that one I made, I got this one that I made, and I got plenty more. I even got other dried peppers here. I just got plenty cayenne pepper and jalapeno pepper powder. So what I want to do, I'm thinking I can make this into a concentrated juice and use this to spray my plants to keep worms off of them and bugs as a pesticide. So let's see. What do y'all think? You think it'll work? I think it will. I mean, if someone sprayed me down with this stuff, I'd take off. I'd get the heck out of Dodge. Alright. And we'll put that in there. Add a little water to it. And that'll be where the... grind it down, blend it down, and then strain it, and then we'll see. Holding on to the top, that's right. There we go. Alright, I'm almost scared to deal with this. Toxic and hot as that might be. Woo. It just, whoo, oh, that was smart. Put my face in there, huh? Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in this bucket, because I haven't really given this much thought beyond what I just did. So what I might do, that looks like a pretty heavy puree. What I think I'm gonna do is gonna pass it through this, and then I'm gonna maybe pass it through a coffee filter. Alright, I'll be back. I have to go too far. I'm just gonna pour it into this mason jar. How people make leathers. And dry it. A little pepper powder. Cause look at this puree. Look at that. That's pretty pasty. Got it all over my hands. I don't want to do that. Next time my hands burn for 3 days when I mess with peppers. I just took my gloves off too because I was cutting them. Alright, out of curiosity, I gotta see. Definitely got some heat to it. Yeah, definitely has heat. Alright, I know people ain't gonna believe this, but I'm gonna give it a little taste. Oh my God. Wow. Whew. There's only one way to be sure. Oh my goodness. That is hot. Ooh, I can feel it building too. I was gonna pass this through a coffee filter, but I think I'm gonna see if I can just get away with it being like that. So I'm gonna save this. That's an old lid. I'm gonna save this and put it in my sprayer and spray my plants and see if it works as a pesticide. I'm gonna take this paste out here at the shop and just bring that, see if I can spread it out and dry it. Alright, what we got there is that's the leather sheet. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on top. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Dehydrating away, and this I'm going to keep in the refrigerator for a while. I might have to do something to, I don't want to put vinegar in it. I don't think that would work. That would kill the plants. I'm hoping this doesn't kill the plants. Of course I'm going to test it out, sparingly and see how it works. But if it does work, I might just freeze the concentrate, and as I need it, thaw it out and spray. So we'll see. Alright, this is the concoction that I had made. That was from the cayenne peppers, and I was wondering how I was going to store this. My wife gave me a wonderful idea and said, why don't you just put them in ice cube trays, freeze it, and then when you need some to try and spray, just use that. Ooh, this smells peppery hot. I made about 2.5 trays worth of it. I got them in there, so when they freeze I can take them out and use them. This is about done. Here's that puree I made when I made my homemade pesticide, and I had that. I decided to go ahead and make this into puree powder and then dehydrate it. Look, it's all flaky now. It's dried out. Ooh, you don't want to eat that. That's pure pepper. Put this in here. Alright. Ooh, that's a nice looking pepper powder there. Alright, what I'm going to do is fill stuff in there. I'm going to, against my better judgment, okay. Woo! It's got some heat with it. Yeah, that worked out all right. Whoo, yeah, it'll heat you up. Just a little tap of my finger on my tongue was enough to, yeah. Nice. All right, since I just did the puree I dehydrated, these are the peppers themselves. So I'm just going to go ahead and put those in there. much, but it's something. Oh my God, the flavor, the smell is just so nice. I still see some bigger pieces in there though, so I think I'm gonna. For a second. Woo, man, that was stupid to stick my mouth. Stick my nose in there. Wow. Do this the safer way. Alright. Not bad, huh? Get the rest of them in there. See if we can get about a half a jar's worth of that. How do you get it out of the dehydrated pepper? Wow. I got a lot of this inside too. I got a lot of it. About a half a jar. 2 racks did about half a jar worth of good cayenne pepper. Nice, huh? Beautiful. Beautiful stuff there. Gotta love that, huh? Look at that beautiful. Beautiful pepper powder. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching.